Hi guys, just thought I'd do a basic breeding video. We've gone out and we've tamed 4 saber-tooth, as you can see in front of you. We're going to be checking each stat, because they will all have different stats. The best of each stat is going to be written on these boards, so we know which saber we're after for which stat. Then, after we've done that, we're going to start breeding them up in pairs. Now we've only got 1 female and 3 males, so we'll do these 2 first, once we've got all the stats on the signs, so we know what our targets are going to be. So we've got the signs done. This 150 male has got the highest melee damage and the highest food stat. This 125 male has got the highest health stat. The female had the highest weight and the highest stamina, and the other 150 male had the highest oxygen, and he also had the same stamina stat as the female. So we're doing these 2 first. We're going to set them off breeding, and what we're looking for is the 3 stats that are on the first sign: the oxygen, the stamina and the weight, on a female. If it's a male, we don't want it. A female will then enable us to breed with the next one in the line. So we'll bring you back when we've got that part sorted. And now the breeding. These guys over here, they're all the low level coloured sabres that we got while we were hunting the 4 that we've got over there. I'll be looking at getting nearly solid colours. So breeding this female with this male to get the yellow mane onto that body, and to transfer the colours that way. Any mutations that come out of any of this breeding we won't be keeping. We're not going to go for mutations until we've got all the stats that we want on one dino line. So we'll get on with breeding these up, getting the babies, and we will see what we come out with. So we've got the stats that we wanted on the female: the 920 stamina, the 645 oxygen and the 360 weight. We don't have any mutations, so this is the female that we now need to breed up. Not imprint, because if you imprint it the stats will change and we need basic stats. So we're going to leave that one to grow up and move these 2 over to one side. We've now finished with the first 2 sabres. It's going to take a little while for that female to mature up to adulthood so we can breed with it, but this is going to be the one that we're going with next. While we've been breeding the first 2, we have actually managed to get a full-ish yellow sabre. It's just the stripes have let us down a little bit. I haven't got a yellow stripe in all the colours, but we've got 2 11s and a 7. I may have a look at the other line, the other stripes, once we've finished all the breeding, to see if any look better, but at the minute I'm quite happy to say that that is a yellow sabre. And you'll see what we're going to do with these once we've finished with all the stats. Next up will probably be either a green a blue, pinky purpley, I got a green, yeah, green, blue, pink, oh I think this sandy flesh colour, but we'll see what comes out, which one we do next while we're waiting for, oh, didn't take these off of mating, we don't want any more babies from you guys, your job is done. Yeah, while we're waiting for this one to grow up, we'll have another play with the colours and see if we come out with any more. So we'll bring you back once we've started breeding with the female. So we've just got the health onto a female as well as the other three stats that we've already got. The health, the stamina, the oxygen and the weight are all on the same female now. So this one will be getting bred up to go and breed with that one over there, which I was going to be doing second, but I picked up the wrong one. So the melee and the food will be the last ones to go into the line. Now this female's level is 223 and the other female's level was 223. But I'm guessing that is because her melee damage is 371 and this melee damage is 324. So although I've got the extra health stat on this one, I've got a lower melee. So we've got that one done. We've also got Bluey all done and dusted. While I'm doing the sabres, I'm also working on my raptor line that I'll be taking to Aberration with me from the Solar in the Ark series. We've just got a first mutation for oxygen on the dad, because I only keep the dads for mutations, I don't keep females for breeding. And there's actually a female come out with the same oxygen mutation. So she's going to get imprinted and put with the pack for Aberration. We're working on yellows, which that's not got the yellow head. And the sandy coloured one, oh! If I can get that one out of its butt. It's the only thing with sabres, they sometimes, with the mammals, they sometimes get stuck in the butt. So we had to breed the female sabre with a different one. Sorry, the male sabre with the sandy coat with a female to get a female with a sandy coat, which was a little bit of a pain. I think I'll just jump the saddle on to pull her forward. So yeah, we've got the sandy one now, so that can be grown up. No, sorry, it's not the yellow one we're going for on this one, it's the pink one. We've got the yellow one over there, haven't we? So yeah, we want the mane off of the yellow one onto the pink one. So yeah, we're progressing slowly. Unfortunately, breeding in Ark does take quite a while. So now we've got to look at waiting for the female sabre to grow up to breed her with the last one. So we'll bring you back when we get started on that one. So we've had this one grow up, we've now got it mating with the last 150. So these are the stats that we're going to be needing on all of them. The purple came out just after I finished the last little clip. So we've got the pink came out just after I finished the last clip. And we've got sandy growing up as well, so we're just working on the green one now. The baby's growing up, so it should be here shortly, out on display shortly. So we are now just waiting for the last lot of stats to go onto the line, and then we'll see what the final outcome is. We're extremely close to having the stats that we need. I'm just missing 15 points off the oxygen for a 252 Sabre. I'm actually going to keep this one, get it imprinted, and hopefully have it imprinted by the time the others are on the base levels. But yeah, we're getting close. As you saw at the top, there's been a few deaths. I've just been throwing the babies behind that wall and letting them starve out. But yeah, we're getting there. I've just got one more. If that was a male, I would have thrown it out to be a temporary dad, just so there was a better stat roll when they were joining together. But we're getting closer, and we've finally got the one that we want. All of the stats that we have on the boards are now on this 253 female. She's going to be now named Base Mum. As soon as she's grown up, she'll be replacing that Sabre there that we put in as a temporary measure. We did a temporary dad as well. Been doing this for nearly 18 hours now, all in all, and we've finally got the stats all in one line. The bad thing is, it's only one level off of the one that didn't have the stamina earlier. We've got all of the solid colours that we can out of that selection that we had down there that I've now put away. So once we've got this base mum grown up and we've got a base dad, we will then start breeding each one of those with these and go for getting a full coloured Sabre at the maximum level that we can at the moment. And that is basically breeding in a nutshell. I'll bring you back again once we have the base dad sorted, and then once we've got some of the colours sorted at the base level as well. It's taken quite a while, but we've finally got the base dad as well. So now we're looking at getting this one grown up. We'll stop the breeding on the other one, and then as soon as we've got this one grown up, we can start mating with these guys and get all those up to 253 as well. The mum can now start mating anyway with the males. We only want female colours. Any males will just get binned, and then the 253 coloured females can get bred with the base dad whenever we need any Sabres. Got the best chance of spreading the colours around, and always leave the females as unmutated and swap the males out for the mutations. So about an hour we'll look at getting back on to sort out this guy, and then hopefully we'll have a couple of babies from over those colours. So an update on the colours. We have gone from the level 81 female green to a level 220 female green, and now we've got the base level 253, but it's got the base levels head. So we're waiting for this one to grow up to then breed with the 220 green and hopefully get a full coloured 253 green. The base mum and dad we've bred together, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breeders, females, because all the rest of these are males. We're now going with the bluey. So as soon as we get a good combination of levels and colours, we can then do what we've done with the greens and breed the blues. Once these 3 over here are healed up, they'll be added into the breeding lines. So we'll have 6 chances a time to get the colours up and levels that we need. Hopefully it'll make it go a little bit quicker. Once we've got the blues sorted, we'll put them to one side like the greens for them to grow up to breed together, and then move on to one of the other colours. We've just got the 253 green female. So that's one of the side of the projects complete. We've improved the base level of the yellow to 183, the pink to 226, and the blue to 160. We're currently working on the sandy one now. But yeah, we've got one of the colour bases sorted, so we'll switch that off. I did pull that one out to breed with that one as well, because all I was getting was the red heads. And now we've got that one, we're one step closer. Okay folks, we are now throwing away all the breeders in the graveyard for the base that I've got. Literally, this isn't even a third of the amount of sabres that have died for this breeding project. These are all the ones that we've used in narrowing down the colours for getting the levels up to where we needed it. We've got the green and the pink. We've got the yellow growing up now, and sandy. And we are currently working on bluey. So we just need the female 253 of all blue, and the project is done. Currently the body on this one is not the right colour. I'll just get it into the sun so you can see. Don't eat bad food, it's not good. So yeah, the last part of the project is those colours onto a female at that level, and then we are there. So the project of combining the stats from these 4 sabres is now complete. The base mum and the base dad. And that's all the stats that are in the line. And the solid colours with the stats. I hope this guide was helpful to somebody. If you like it and it was of interest to you, subscribe, hit the like button, check out the Solo in the Ark series where you can see him in action.